What's the point in seeking? If the wave is already the ocean, what's the point in it going out and trying to find the ocean? You know, it can be really confusing. So this is where people really fall into this trap. And again, this was my experience years ago. It was like, well, what's the point in anything then? What's the point in doing anything? If anything I do, it's just gonna make the dream better. It's not gonna actually change anything fundamentally. It's just gonna make me have a happier dream. You know, it's not gonna fundamentally change the fact that I am already the ocean. So then years ago I went through this period of kind of giving up on life. I really gave up on life. Because I thought, well, what's the point going out and doing anything? What's the point going out and changing myself or exploring or discovering? What's the point? It's not going to change anything. You know, and there was a truth to that. Nothing the wave can do can stop it from being the ocean. But at the same time, and this is what I was missing years ago, was that anything the wave does is already a perfect expression of that ocean. So out of this completion, out of the completion that you already are, you're still absolutely free to go out into the world and play in that completion, knowing that nothing can complete you, knowing that no person, no relationship, no guru, no experience can complete you. You see. And so another question people ask is, well, what's the point in therapy? What's the point in working on yourself and therapy, and what's the point in seeking it all? Surely isn't therapy all about trying to fix yourself? You know, doesn't therapy assume that you're broken and that one day you'll become fixed? Isn't that the problem? Isn't that just fueling the illusion that you're broken? And as long as you're going to therapy, aren't you fueling the illusion that you're broken? And I wrote about this in an essay on my website a few months ago. It's lifewithoutascenter.com. There's an essay there about this, but I wanted to quickly summarize what I said. What I said is I think it really depends on what you mean by the word therapy. So some people think that therapy is all about fixing yourself. There's a broken wave, and it's all about fixing the broken wave, making the broken wave into a fixed wave, or a healed wave, or just a more perfect wave, or a happier wave. See, that sort of therapy, you could say that sort of therapy is about improving the dream, and there's nothing wrong with that. There can't be anything wrong with improving the dream, because it's still a perfect expression of the ocean. But actually, that's, you see, improving a wave, making a wave into a better wave, or making a broken wave into a fixed wave, whatever that would mean. That's not, what I would say is that's not the true meaning of therapy. The word therapy from the Greek, it simply means healing. Therapy means healing. And healing simply means wholeness. The word heal and the word whole are from the same root. Healing means wholeness. So therapy, healing, wholeness. So what is true wholeness? What's true wholeness? So wholeness is the ocean. The ocean is already whole. It's already complete. So wholeness is already appearing as the wave, you see. Wholeness, which is the ocean, is not something that the wave is going to reach one day. The wave is not going to reach the ocean one day, in time. Because the wave is already the ocean. This is the point. So true therapy, and this is what I was saying in my essay. I think the essay is called "Therapy Without a Therapist." True healing has nothing to do with fixing a broken wave. You see, true healing, true therapy, is about the rediscovery of healing, wholeness within the wave. You see. True therapy it's about the rediscovery, the shared rediscovery of wholeness within the very experience of brokenness, within the very experience of being broken. It's wholeness, discovering wholeness within the very experience that the wave is trying to escape. So true therapy has nothing to do with escaping present experience. True therapy has everything to do with rediscovering wholeness within present experience, within this experience, because this is the wholeness. This is the wholeness. So it's got nothing to do with fixing someone. True therapy has nothing to do with fixing someone, or nothing to do really with improving someone's dream. Of course, the dream may improve. Who knows? But that's not the aim of therapy. See, the aim of therapy is not to fuel the seeking. The aim of therapy is not to fuel the seeking. In a way, it's to destroy the seeking. True therapy is the destruction of the seeking. It's the destruction of the attempt to escape. It's the destruction of the attempt to fix yourself. It's the rediscovery that you were never broken, that there was never anyone here. And this is back to the non-duality stuff, that it's the rediscovery that there was never anyone here who needed to be fixed. Because can present experience be broken in the first place? That's the question. Can this present experience be broken in the first place? Who needs to be healed? Who needs to be healed? Who needs to be fixed? Is there anyone here who needs to be fixed? Can present experience be broken? Can present thoughts and feelings and sensations and sounds and smells be fundamentally broken? Can anyone be fundamentally broken? So true therapy has nothing to do with fixing someone. In a sense, it's nothing to do with helping someone. It's nothing to do with me helping you or me fixing you. Because that would assume that I knew how to fix you, or I knew what was best for you. I don't know what's best for you. I don't know what's best for you. Any honest therapy, any true therapy has to start there with the I don't know. So I don't know and you don't know. As the client, as the therapist, I don't know. And as the client or the therapist, you don't know. And that's where we begin. And so it's a very different way of seeing therapy. Therapy is the shared rediscovery of wholeness within every experience of brokenness. So sometimes if you come to one of my meetings or retreats, or if you've seen videos, sometimes it looks as though I'm trying to help someone, or it looks as though I'm trying to fix someone. And that's absolutely not what's happening. That's never the intention, is to fix someone, because I don't see anyone as broken. I really don't see anyone as broken. I see that perhaps they're having the experience that they are broken. That's the experience of suffering. And it's not about denying that experience, because that's where Advaita non-duality becomes very tricky in a way. Because so easily, so if someone's suffering and they're saying, I'm experiencing a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, and you say to them, no, you're not. There's no one there. It's no one's sadness. In a way that very easily it invalidates their experience. Of course, at the same time, you don't want to take them deeper into the suffering. You don't want to take them deeper into the illusion, into the dream. So it's a very fine line. You don't want to indulge their stories. You don't want to indulge their stories. Take them deeper into the illusion, deeper into the dream. But at the same time, you don't want to deny the stories. You don't want to deny their experience or invalidate their experience. Because, of course, to deny the experience, to deny the dream, takes them deeper into the dream. So to indulge the dream or to deny the dream, both fuel the seeking. So what cuts through the middle? What cuts through the middle is therapy in the true sense of the word, like I've been talking about. What cuts through the middle is seeing. It's the word I use a lot, is seeing. Not denying the story or indulging the story, but seeing the story as a story. And then the story doesn't have to be destroyed, it doesn't have to be removed. It's seeing it. Because in the end, what you are is simply the space, this open space, in which that story appears, in which the experience appears. And then the experience is free to come and go, then the story is free to come and go, in this open space that you are. So beyond the story that I'm a therapist and you're a client, beyond the story that I'm someone who can fix you, and that you're someone who needs to be fixed, that's where the true healing is. That's where the true wholeness is. So it's not about, this is the beauty of it, it's not about a wave becoming healed. It's not about a wave reaching healing, reaching the ocean. It's about the rediscovery of healing here and now. Because, and this is what I wanted to get to, in the end, what you are is that wholeness. It is that healing. What you are, what you truly are, does not need to become whole. It does not need to become healed. It is already whole. It is already healed. What you are is the healing. So true healing, it's not a movement away from this. True healing is not moving away from this and reaching healing. True healing is already here. Wholeness is already here in the midst of every experience you're trying to escape, in the midst of the sensations, the feelings, the emotions that you're trying to fix. So this is not about fixing. The point is, like, you're already trying to fix yourself and failing. You could say that's what suffering is. Suffering is the attempt to fix myself. It's the failed attempt to fix myself. We're already trying to fix ourselves. We're already trying to fix ourselves to escape present experience. So true therapy isn't going to indulge that problem. True therapy isn't going to maintain that seeking, maintain that fixing. It's going to destroy it. It's going to see through it. You see. So the wave doesn't become healed. In a sense, the wave is already healed, whole, but doesn't realize it. You know, we don't become healed. No one has ever become healed in that sense. We don't become healed. The point is we're already healed and don't recognize it. We don't recognize it. What we are is the healing. So often when people claim that they've been healed, or that they tell the story that they've been healed, or they tell the story that, you know, they went to a healer, I went to a healer and the healer healed me. That's just a story that we tell. What really happened in the experience of being healed is that the search fell away. The search for healing, the search for wholeness fell away. And what was left was already healed. But then afterwards the story comes back in and it says, I found healing. I was healed by ... fill in the blank. I was healed by the medicine. I was healed by the acupuncture. I was healed by the guru. I was healed by the healing energy. That's just a story that we wrap around it. You know, that healing comes from outside. Healing is out there, and it comes from outside, and it moves into me and heals me. That's layers of illusion that we add to what's really going on, to this absolute simplicity of healing, the absolute simplicity of healing, which is seeing who you are beyond the story of the one who needs to be healed. So here we come to the essence of it. True healing is the seeing through of the story of the one who needs to be healed. It's the healing of the identity, in a way. True healing is the healing of the identity, my identity as the one who is broken and the one who needs to be healed. True healing is the seeing through of the identity, my identity as the one who needs healing. And what remains is already healed, because it's already whole. So this is, in a way, the absolute paradox. This is why thought can't comprehend this. Healing is there within the very experience that you are trying to get healed from. You know, true healing is there in the midst of the very experience of brokenness that you're trying to escape from. So, you know, I can't heal you. No one can heal you. But true healing is there in the discovery that there's no one here who needs to be healed. Why? Because there's no one here who needs to be fixed. There's no one here who is broken. But that's there in the very experience of being broken. You see, true healing in the brokenness. I mean, that is astonishing. You know, I don't hear that being spoken of very much. You know, a lot of people are talking about getting healed one day, or waiting for someone to heal them, or looking for healing, or experiencing healing from another person, you know, who they call a healer. But the true healer is life itself, you know. And everyone knows this. Everyone knows this deep down. The true healing is life itself, and it's what you already are.